started streaming. So hello and welcome everyone. Thaddeus here. We are continuing after our little lag fest that we had last time. Not sure exactly what caused it, but it may very well be due to up here near this other person's base. There is apparently a hungry node, and that may have been causing some problems with it being loaded. Not quite sure exactly. So, we're kind of doing some checking out to see what's going on. Anyway, you can see here we've got some nice lava, which means that our quarry is done. A couple of other things. So, I don't remember if I showed you guys that I had planted the nether wart. I think I did. Okay, got another slime up there. So we're getting that. We also have some zinc that we need to work with. So I have started cooking that up. Here we can take a look at this. We'll go ahead and we'll shoot down there with our feather fall, and we'll suck up that lava so that that will be gone, and then we will clear out the stuff that it couldn't get. Anyway, so we need to get some, what is it I'm trying to say? Some zinc ingots, which I have gotten here, and then we need some copper ingots as well. And see, my software says I'm streaming. Let me double check here real quick. Yep, everything looks good there. For some reason, lost it there. That's okay. Bring that back up so I can view the chat. Okay, so how do we use the crucible? Well, what you have to do is you actually have to drop in. I not pull that out? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, I missed it. You have to drop in the ingots themselves. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to press Q on this. And now there's some zinc in there. And what we need is we need 3 copper and 1 zinc. And so now we've got 36 millibuckets of brass, which is the equivalent of 3 ingots. So, what we're going to want to do now is we need to get a mold. Right now, there's nothing we can do with this. I need to have an empty. See, we can do that, and it's anything. Because we need to get a mold. So, let's see what we need to do to make a mold. Let's see. So we just need a blank mold, which is going to be 2 bricks. And if you remember last time, I was cooking up some bricks. So we'll take 2 of these, and I should be able to just 2 by 2 here. Very good. Now, for this here, you're supposed to control-click to go to information. So control-click, I guess that's going to be while I'm holding it. No. There we go. So molds can be placed in the mold block and set the output of the mold. Right-clicking with a carved or blank mold on a mold carver will change the mold type, cycling through all the options. So a carving table is what. I was trying to figure out what it meant by a carver, because I didn't actually see that before. So we're going to take this and just some planks here. And that gives us a carving table. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this here. I did place the alloy furnace and the alloy mixer here just in case I was able to use those, because I could take 3 of the copper ingots and 1 of the zinc ingots and put them in the alloy furnace and get 4 ingots worth out of it. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to use the crucible there. So I think we really only need one mold. And then we click on this. Now we have an ingot mold. Click again, it's a nugget mold. One more, it's a plate mold. And then we go back to blank. So plates use the least amount of resources. We're going to put that in there. And now we're going to go ahead and pour that in, I believe. So it looks like it's facing the wrong way. Find out. All right, so it used up some of our brass. And then we're going to right click again and out pops our brass plate. Sure hope there's some way to automate this. We're going to need quite a few brass plates actually for what we want to do. The first thing I want to do is I want to get a rock smasher. The reason why I want to get a rock smasher is because it will give us extra output from our zinc ores. Everything else is giving us 2 ingots worth when we put it into the smeltery, but the smeltery can't process the the zinc. So there is something else we could use from Foundry that would allow us to do that. That one requires power, and I wanted to go ahead and get a little bit of this started first. So far we've gotten 4 brass plates out of what technically should have been like 4 ingots worth. And so it looks like, let's see, hopefully that one, no, I think, yeah, it fell back into the crucible. So if you drop a plate into a crucible, it will melt it back down for you. So unfortunately, when I pulled that one out, it fell back in. All right, so what we have is 6 plates from the equivalent of 4 ingots. So right off the bat, that's a 50% increase just by making plates. And plates can be used in place of ingots in recipes. So a couple of the things we're going to want to get first off is one of these brass pistons. I think we actually need a couple of those for the rock smasher. Let's find out. And Tanner, I'm not sure what that is. Ooh, the power fist, that's going to be for the exosuit upgrades and stuff. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to be making some new armor. I think that stuff's going to be pretty cool. Reloading holsters. Remember, this does have some guns in it. So we are looking for the rock smasher. So we need 3 of these pistons, 3 additional plates, and 3 iron plates or ingots, depending on how we want to do it. So we can throw iron ingots in there and get get a little bit of extra out of it as well. So you can see here we can use ingots, and I'll probably just use the ingots. So as far as that goes, we need 6 plates and 6 pistons. So because we need 2 of those, oops, and I meant to actually show. So in order to make the piston, we're going to need 2 of these pipes. Well, we need 1 pipe for each piston, so 6. We need 6 of these pipes. Each pipe, 6 plates for 4 pipes, so that'll be enough to get us 4. So many, like, different numbers for these, and I just mean that in that it doesn't seem to actually equal out the way you might think that it would. So, I guess just to show you guys that this will work, let's throw this in here with one of these, and that'll give us that. If we had a way to make liquid zinc, then that would end up being able to go in here with our liquid copper, and then we could put that into another machine that would give us the ingots. So let's go ahead and drop that in there, and 3 more of these. So it's not so bad if you don't mind doing things a little bit in the manual way. So there's some brass ingots, and if I just drop those brass ingots, I should be able to just drop these right into here. Yep, and now we've got quite a bit, and hopefully that won't pop into the wrong place. So let's go ahead. Oh, it has to be an empty hand, remember, in order to pour that. Kind of a bummer deal on that, but you get used to it, I guess. And it doesn't really take any time for this to finish. As soon as it's done pouring, it's actually ready. So you can do it pretty quickly here. Got there 4. Remember, we need 6 to make 4 of those pipes. Oh, this is going to take a little while. Okay, so we've got 6 of those. Maybe what I'll do is I'll leave that there. Let's move on to the next step, which is... Actually, no, that's the last one. So let's take a look at what we can do with these pipes. These pipes here, this is what we're looking for. So we're going to need 6 pistons. What do I have in here? Do I have anything to make pistons? I've got plenty of iron. I've got wood. I've got cobblestone. So I just need some redstone. Run over here and grab some redstone. Could have some in here. I do. So I'm just going to grab the 6. Okay. I'll take more than I need just because that's the way. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, so we're going to put that away. So we've got a bit. Storage. You there. Do I have enough of these? No, I don't. Got enough. But, oh wait, that's only enough for 4. I've got some wood. That I can at least make in my own inventory. Okay. There we go. And... six pistons. There we go. Now I'm happy. Hey, happy. Happy time. Okay, so it was pistons. And of course I can only do 4. And then pipes, and then this. Yes, okay. So that gives us 2 pistons. Alright, let's go. Let's go get some more plates. I need what? 1 more after this one. Yeah, there's got to be there's obviously a better way. I can get into Foundry and start making molds with that and do things a little bit quicker. Okay, so that gives us 3 of those. 3 is good because that's enough to make one of those. I will just need 3 more plates. Now you do need 2 of the rock smashers. I don't know what you could possibly do with only 1. There are apparently 2 modes, and we're going to find out if it does indeed needs... I'm sure it's going to need steam, which means we're going to have to get some steam production going on. Or it might be able to work using like the RF redstone flux or something like that. So we'll have to check it out. And this will give us our first rock smasher. Click Control to go to information. Okay, can smash ore into smaller bits, sometimes exposing usable material that would otherwise be lost. Use the smashers. I place 2 opposing each other, 1 block apart, and then put a block in the middle to smash. 2 modes. Smasher mode will crush ores and small rocks into smaller pebbles. A block breaker will destroy it. That's all it tells me. I'm going to assume that it needs steam, but what I want to do is I just want to go and place one down, see what it looks like. Okay. So, don't know how to get into its interface. I would probably need the tool. There's a pipe wrench. So, yeah, it doesn't say anything about how much like RF or anything it would be able to hold. So I'm going to assume it's going to be steam. So I've shown you guys how to make one of those. I think I'll go ahead and I'll hold off on that for the next session. I'll go ahead and make one of those off screen. I want to go and grab this lava down here real quick with my hand pump, and I should have, yes, lava canister. Oh, there's lots of light down there, so let's just go down. And once we get down here, I'm gonna go to sleep. Right here, because this looks like a nice comfy spot. Nice and safe. No issue here with sleeping on top of obsidian and lava. Hey there, Brian Castro. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's see what we can do. So far, so good. All right. So we want all of this lava. Any more we can get here? Now remember, if you shift right click with it, it won't pick anything up. So you need to make sure that you are not shifting on the edge here, which can make you feel a bit uncomfortable. Makes you feel like one wrong move and you just burn. Alright. Thankfully in the overworld, lava doesn't spread as far as it. You can already see that it's starting to go down a bit here. Holding right click to try and slurp up as much of it as I can. How are we doing on our storage? Okay, we're only halfway, so we're looking good. Ooh, diamonds and emeralds. That's what I like to see. So there's a lot of emeralds here because I'm in an extreme hills biome. So because I'm in extreme hills, you're gonna find quite a few emeralds. I believe they're extremely rare in other biomes, but in this biome they are much common. Is that a design? Not so much a design, but maybe like a cavern that was filled in. That's kind of what it looks like. You know, I mean, I'm the only one here, so it's not like somebody and filled in a cavern or anything. It looks interesting sometimes when you see just, you know, dirt in this strange form. I think I'm gonna have to start building some dirt to walk. I mean, obviously I could dump some water on this and make some more obsidian, which wouldn't be the worst idea, but I do want some lava. Do I have any water? I do not. Let's see. Maybe I will go and make some more obsidian. I mean, that's quite a bit of lava, right? So I guess the question is, how do we get out of here? Well, there is my walkway, but it's kind of a long way away. I can probably make my way over. I can certainly just dirt down. You know what? I'm just gonna pillar up. How high do I want to go? That's good. And then we're just gonna go over here. And oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I also have this, which is a jump. Okay, so there's some water right there. That will I'll take care of it. Come with me. We have work to do. Now, the question is, how do I get back over to there? Well, this is not reality, this is Minecraft, so we can actually place this dirt out unsupported, and then we're there. So, obviously we're going to end up making quite a bit of stone and cobblestone first. That's pretty cool. Because the source blocks are under there, and in fact, if I can grab some of this. Again, obsidian is kind of easy to make. Alright. A little bit more, maybe? Okay, for some reason that didn't go anywhere. Hot in water. There, that'll be enough. And the rest of it will be so strange the way water physics work in the game. Now, I should use this one here. It's pretty quick and it definitely needs to. But find some more lava. Prepare the source blocks. Water back, thank you. Okay, so now that we've kind of taken a look at that, you guys can see there's lots of resources here. Lots of diamonds left. Emeralds. You know, let's go ahead and grab these and see what we do. This one here doesn't have any boost on it, but it definitely needs experience. So, other than that, what else do we need to do? Well, let's see. I'm trying to remember what else we needed to get going specifically. We could look into doing some foundry to kind of help with our flaxbeard stuff. Lava down here. Should have taken care of all. Yeah. So at this point here, I can just do like this and. You know, I might be able to actually get the lava or the obsidian up with that there. Let's test it. No, some material you can get, and some material you can't. But I don't want to leave any areas down here where mobs can spawn. We do have the mob spawner, and I still need to get that that set up. Let's see. Maybe we should find a place for that here now that this is done. It's one of the things that I really like. Laggy now. Seem to be. Alright, so that'll be enough down here. I just want to dirt goes there. Sometimes it'll lead you to a cave, sometimes it'll go where. Looks like this one is a great big nowhere. I'm always interested, though, as to why the dirt was placed there. I know that oftentimes with gravel, it'll lead you to places, but apparently not with this. So I'm gonna go up over here and get to my walkway, my stairs to get out of here. And we'll probably have to go ahead and take care of the quarry and maybe think about where we want to put it next. Originally, what I kind of wanted to do was just turn it from here to do another area, but then I kind of straightened it up to make sure that it was right on the edge of the chunks. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so obviously I don't want to turn it to go that way, and I don't want to turn it to go that way or anything. So we're gonna have to pick up the whole thing. And I think probably what I'll do is we'll set it up here on this corner, basically going west. It'll clear out everything along this section, and I'll just do this little area here manually. And that way, kind of get some of this here cleared out. And definitely what I'll do is I will build a mob spawner in here using the blaze spawner, and I know where I can get there is a zombie spawner. Let's see, is there. So it's there underground. We'll go grab that, and we'll have like a zombie spawner room and blaze spawner room, and then hopefully I'll be able to find one for skeletons. Now I don't need a lot of stuff from zombies and skeletons unless I want to make something. There is something you can make from rotten flesh that I often like to place out. So if we look at what you can do with rotten flesh, other than making a block of flesh for Thaumcraft, you can make graveyard soil, which heals undead if you really wanted to do that. Or you can use it to make blood. Blood for the blood god. Etching acid bucket. Okay, so that is used in a pressure chamber. That's for pneumaticraft, which we still haven't gotten into. But this right here, if you then put this into a furnace, the graveyard soil becomes consecrated soil. Now you can't do anything with consecrated soil except place it around your base so that when mobs spawn, they automatically start taking damage just as though they were burning out in the sun. So it could be useful, I suppose, maybe with a zombie spawner to put that soil down so that the mobs would automatically start dying so that you wouldn't have to make them fall from a long distance in order to get their drops. That could definitely speed things up a lot there. You can also just put them around the outside of your base so that when mobs spawn, they don't live, basically. Ooh, wow, look at this thing. See, this thing is full of experience. It's also full of leather and wool and raw beef. Yeah, I'd say this was successful. I kind of forgot about this. I'm trying to put some dirt there, obviously you don't care. So this thing here, obviously the seed production is fine over here. This thing is completely full. Oh my goodness, you know what that means? If that is full, Ooh, I'm worried. I haven't even looked inside the, inside here. It's gotta be full, huh? Yeah, it's completely packed. Alright, we gotta go shut those farms off. We need to shut them off now. There is no room for anything in here anymore. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and just break this. And it'll use up what power it has in there to continue killing things, basically. But I don't need that to run on this side anymore. I don't think you can put a lever up and just have it stop, can you? I don't think you can, but that would be a really nice feature. Let's see. And a void upgrade on a bucket. Oops. Barrel. So that is a quick and easy way to keep that stuff in check. Let's see. I just want to see if there's a way to put a lever, which I had right there, of course, in here and turn something like this. No, I didn't think so. Just wanted to check. Anyway, so it looks like it's using up the power in this, and that should be done clearing out. And then, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with... This has got to be full. Oh my gosh! Wow. And there's more stuff trying to come in. Okay, I thought I had void upgrade. No, that one does not. This one... Oh, it's not quite full, so... Okay, I definitely need some more void upgrades. That one doesn't have anything on it. Do I have a single upgrade available in here? If so, I mean, it'll only help for one, but one is better than none, I suppose. Oh, okay, looks like I've got some work to do off screen, guys. I gotta get this cleaned up. So I will be back, guys. I'm just gonna make some void upgrades and some barrel upgrades so that anything excess will just be deleted, and that'll all get cleared out eventually. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. And yeah, until then, guys, take it easy and have fun.